got sunshine, we've got a male voice choir at Post Office Road today, and we've got one of only two sides to have taken anything off Rovers this season. It's Featherstone versus Batley. Well, good afternoon, one and all. Welcome along to Rovers TV. We are back at the Millennium Stadium, Post Office Road. Bright sunshine, strong winds as well though, for the reverse fixture of what finished a draw at Mount Pleasant earlier on this season. The only points other than against Lee that Rovers have dropped so far this season. So points to prove perhaps for Brian McDermott and his Rovers 17 today. Let's confirm the two sides first and foremost, with a good crowd expected at the Millennium Stadium. First of all, the visitors, the Bulldogs coached by Craig Lingard, have their star man at fullback in Luke Hooley. Dale Morton and Johnny Campbell are the wingers, with Josh Hodson and Kieran Buchanan the centres. In the halves, Ben White and Tom Gilmore. Up front, it's Adam Gledhill, Ben Kay and James Brown. The second row of Dane Manning and Lucas Walshaw, and loose forward for the Batley Bulldogs is Martin Riley. The Bulldogs bench is James Meadows, George Senior, Michael Ward and Tom Lillicrop. A few changes for Brian McDermott and Featherstone today. Returning from injury, Jesse Senna-Lafayette and James Lockwood, and two debutants in Jack Broadbent and Jack Ashworth, and a returning points machine in Craig Hall, who returns to the starting lineup today. So your Rovers 17 is the fullback Mark Corella. The wingers Luke Briscoe and Jack Broadbent. The new signing from Leeds Rhinos makes his debut. In the centres, Joey Leilua and Craig Hall. The halfbacks today, Morgan Smith and Riley Jacks, who's recovered from that ankle injury that he picked up at the Lee Centurions. Up front is the new boy Jack Ashworth, the hooker Connor Jones and James Lockwood, and then completing the 13, Junior Moores, Jesse Senna-Lafayette and Louis McConnell. The Rovers bench, John O'Ford, Ben Helliwell, Luke Cooper and Sam Essay. Couple of moments to go until kick-off. Both sets of players have made their way off the pitch. The Bulldogs over to the far side, back into their dressing room area, and Rovers beneath our commentary position, gone back down the tunnel and done their final preparations and get a final few words from their head coach Brian McDermott. Our co-commentator on Rovers TV is the Featherstone hooker Matty Wildy, who ran here today. Can't play today because he's been a naughty boy. He's been banned for a couple of matches. So here he is up on the gantry. Small 14k run there or thereabouts, Matty. Good to have you there. Good to have you here.
Steady away, mate.
How are you doing and how much are you looking forward to this today? Not so much the commentary, but Rovers an opportunity to get one over on Batley, which, yes, they managed in the cup, but not in the league at their place.
Yeah, and it's a good opportunity for us to get back to the way we want to play. We know we've been not at our best the past couple of weeks, and we've had a tough couple of weeks in training, getting some bits right, and it's going to be a tough game. They're no pushovers, Batley. They're a great attacking team, and we're going to have to be at our best to get the result today.
And tell our listeners on Rovers TV a thing or two about the two Jacks who both make their debuts today, Broadbent and Ashworth, both starting.
Yeah, obviously Jack Broadbent's a young kid, and he's played a fair few first team games for Leeds, and he'll add a lot to our team. And Jack Ashworth, I played with him at Lee last year, and he's a big boy, strong ball carrier, and he'll definitely add some punch to our pack.
And we sat down, didn't we, during the week with the head coach Brian McDermott and Martin Vickers, filming up next on Rovers TV, and one of the points of discussion with your coach was the absence in recent weeks of Craig Hall, who's back in the side today. And you know, one of these big calls that coaches make, he said the response from Craig Hall has been good, and he gets his chance straight back in today.
Yeah, and we all know what all is about. He can make something out of nothing, and he scores some tries that you just think, how on earth has he done that? But yeah, it's great to see him back in the team, and I'm sure he'll go well today.
Yeah, back. Is he going to play at centre? Named at centre today? Is that where he's going to? Is that where he's going to be? I presume he is, but
yeah,
obviously
I
Broad
assume
makes
so,
a play
yeah.
there as well.
Yeah.
Well, here come the visitors, the Batley Bulldogs, wearing their change strips, which is a kind of grey silver with the traditional Batley maroon and gold, a thin stripe across the midriff, and the silver shorts and socks. And here comes Rovers, led out by their returning captain. Great to have him back as well, James Lockwood, after injury. He leads Rovers out, and they will line up playing from left to right as we look on. So down the hill first half. And great too to see Jesse Senna-Lefeo returning from his calf injury. He had a nice sunshine break, I saw last week, when the players had a few days off. Managed to get abroad, didn't he?
I think a few did. I wasn't so lucky.
Yeah, I saw Mark Corella went back to France for a few days. I saw on his Instagram. I saw Jess was in Spain. A couple of the other lads were away. Joey Leilua went down south somewhere in Britain, I think. I can't remember where he went off the top of my head. But we're looking forward to this one on Rovers TV. As usual, do let us know. We're nothing without you listening at home. If you're on social media, if you drop me a message on Twitter at GeorgieBoy, let us know any thoughts on the match, but let us know where you're listening from as well. It always gets us jealous, high up on the windy, blustery Post Office Road gantry, when we know you're in Greece or somewhere even more exotic watching this one. Craig Hall gets us underway, a strike of the ball. Just imagine if he'd have kicked that out on the full return. He doesn't. It's a perfect kick under the sticks, and Rovers will line up defensively with the Bulldogs to our right playing up the hill. At dummy half is their fullback wearing one, Luke Hooley, their danger man, I would say. And then the first carry is a strong one from James Brown, wearing 13 but playing in the front row, named at prop today. The Bulldogs already screaming at the referee for a penalty. The referee, by the way, is one of the most recognisable officials the RFL has in Mr. Rob Hicks, and all his years of top level experience. Little offload from Gilmore, and again real hunger in the defensive line from Lockwood and O'Connell. For McConnell, I beg your pardon. Great to see him in the 13-2. Last tackle. They're still in their own half here, the Bulldogs, so they're going to kick probably around about from the 40-metre mark here. Back they come, and just in front of the 40, boots a ball from Gilmore. He deceives Corella a little bit. He's taken on the bounce high by Briscoe. What do you make of that first set, Matty Wildy?
Yeah, some intent in his D there, and I think we controlled that set really well.
And a first carry from the new winger, Jack Broadbent, wearing 33. The other Jack, the debutant Jack Ashworth, 34 on his back. Here's Riley Jacks speaking to him before the match about the ankle he rolled at Lee. Said he's done it so many times, he knew instantly he was going to be out for 4 weeks. He's been surprised by having a week off that he's back in 2. That's a really strong first carry, isn't it, from Jack Ashworth. It's set up this on the last. Jack's down the left-hand side, little floater, it's tapped backwards. Who's going to get there? It's going to be hacked forward a second time. Batley will claim it, but they're going to be pinned back. Referee Rob Hicks has seen a knock on, so I think he'll bring it back to around about the 10 rather than the 3 or 4 for the starting position. But a good early pressure from the home side, Matty.
Yeah, a nice kick from Jack's head. Bit of a contest, and that's what we're looking for. And it's a slow start from them now with a turnover, so ready to ramp up in D.
And here come Batley with no points on the board. Sun shining bright on the scoreboard diagonally to my left. I can just about see it says 37 minutes, so we've had 3. And here come the Bulldogs up the hill again, and it's that big man James Brown Don't know why he's got 13 on his back. Prop forward all day. That's a messy play of the ball, but it's a penalty given away by Rovers. First mistake made by the home side, and a tut from the man to my right. First opportunity for the Bulldogs to go into touch here. Oh, they're just going to tap it. They tap on their own 30 there. And they're up and they're over halfway with a full set from here. It's a good opportunity beneath us as the silver kits of the visitors from Mount Pleasant have a first real go at that Rovers line. Jesse Senna-Lefeo is just brushed off. That's unlike Jesse. He doesn't look like he didn't get his feet. Good opportunity. They're 30 away, just to the left of the sticks, and they straighten up and come again with Hooley. And then down the right channel with Lucas Walshaw. Real danger in that back row for the Bulldogs. Couple to go this set. You can probably hear the wind on our microphones as they straighten up in front of the sticks. They're 20 away, and a little juggle and a sidestep, and Carella can't get there. And Dane Manning opens the scoring, and the Batley Bulldogs lead 4-0 with a kick to come. Matty Wilding.
Yeah, I spoke about it before the game about how good they are at attacking Batley. You can't give them time like that. I think initially, I don't know if it was Jones, he put pressure on the half, but then he just hit the lead runner and he finds a hole in between. I think it was Jesse, and I don't know who the other mid or inside him, but definitely a wake-up call for us, I think.
Yeah, just a couple of lapses defensively there. First, it was just the manner in which Jesse Senna-Lefeo was shrugged off, which was most unlike him, almost like he didn't get his feet planted positionally, and that was able to lay the platform. And even then, when the big man Dane Manning stepped through, you fancied Mark Carella to get over there, and normally he will sweep that up, and he was just done by the step of the big left-sided second row, and suddenly it's going to be 6-0 with Batley attacking up the hill here. It's going to be the scrum half Tom Gilmore to tag on the two, goes over the Ward Hygiene Services stand to our left, and Rovers are behind early in bright sunshine at Post Office Road. It's Batley who strike first with a 6-pointer. Manning's try, Gilmore's goal, and it's 6-0 to Craig Lingard's side. A reminder, 2 meetings so far this season, both at Mount Pleasant, early rounds of the Challenge Cup, which was a big win. Well, that was perfectly measured by Hall. It almost went out on the full, but it just dipped in.
Good
and then
shot.
The league fixture finished in a draw. That is a good shot. Defensively, apart from the try we've just seen, Rovers have looked solid. Jesse Senna-Lefeo gets in the arm wrestle with Ashworth, and Connor Jones back at 9 rather than at centre because of the absence of the man on commentary duties today. Matty Wildy, and here come Batley again. They're going to kick early and turn Mark Carella around. It's a big kick. That'll tell you a lot about the strength of the wind.
Let it go.
And it goes. It just skips away. The wind really strong behind the Bulldogs. So perhaps that's worth remembering. We always think about the hill, don't we, here, much like at Batley, which is a big advantage if you're playing down it. But actually, that's probably countered, isn't it, Matty, by the strength of the wind we've just seen, which is right behind Batley.
Yeah, I said to a few of the lads before the game that it's more of a bit of a leveller now, with that wind, especially coming up the hill.
Briscoe with a carry up the middle. Rovers with 7 gone, trail Batley 6-0 on Rovers TV. Lockwood and Jackson, then Junior Moores. He's met in traffic. Junior back in the second row. He's been playing a lot of prop and 13, of course, this season. There goes Lockwood. That's what Rovers have missed. Strong carry from the skipper, and then Connor Jones has a scamper from dummy half to the left-hand side. This is good. This is better from Brian McDermott's side. Carella takes over at hooker. Then it's Smith, and then it's the big man Leilua. Jesse Senna-Lefeo is caught. Still doesn't look quite right to me, you know, Jesse. Leilua's going to kick on the last. Little dab back in field. It's taken by Smith. It's still the last, and it's turned over inside the Batley 10. I'll tell you what as well, Matty, there's a fair few fans have made the Sunday afternoon trip across from Batley.
Yeah, they're making a bit of noise down here to us right out there.
They're enjoying what they've seen. They've picked a spot on the ground, bathed in sunshine. They're cheering their side on, and at the moment they're being repaid with a 6-0 lead. Very early exchanges, of course, as Batley attack again. Hello to Ben and Abby and the kids listening to Rovers in Ipswich, finishing off their week off. Up the Rovers. That's from Parky on Twitter. Thanks for your message, Parky. Hope you've had a great week or so off, Ben, Abby, and the kids listening as well. Thanks for your company as ever on Rovers TV, and let's hope the boys can get on the front foot sooner rather than later here. We're in centre field here. Rob Hicks put his hand, I should say, in the air. The referee. It's going to be last tackle. Gilmore goes high, narrow kick. Junior Moores lets it go. Says that's not one for me. And Craig Hall takes it and runs at Hooley, who wraps him up. And Rovers will start on the 30. They've come to play, haven't they, Batley, Matty?
Yeah, certainly have. And I think we just need to get back to what we do well and defend up, and then try and play quick.
Well, they have possession in the Batley half here, Rovers, with the hooker Connor Jones. Here goes Jesse Senna-Lefeu, a little stutter step and then just falls straight down. Jones and then Lockwood, first receiver left side, promotes the ball to Jacks, who spots a gap, but it's shot by Lucas Warshaw, right side, last tackle. It's going to be Carella, is it? No, he finds Smith. They're going to run it right side. Jesse Senna-Lefeu will Leilu a kick again. No, he gives it to Briscoe. Running out of room. Still the keeper alive. Leilu is going to be wrapped up. This is the last, remember. And it will be the turnover 15 metres from the line. The touch judge is on. Batley are celebrating the end of that set. It's 2 sets in a row that Rovers have failed to get the kick off.
It's not a bad place to turn the ball over, but I think if Brisk had that opportunity again, he'd probably just roll it in behind the winger, who sort of came up a little bit.
There's a bit of edge about this one. As Kieran Buchanan comes in wearing 3, playing left centre. And there goes Hooley. Good player, the fullback. Was it Hooley I saw you chatting to before the match, Matty?
Yeah,
Batley boys, wasn't it?
Yeah, I used to do a bit of coaching
right
a couple of years ago with Luke. He's a good kid.
There's a Rovers man down in back play, receiving a bit of treatment. We'll keep our eye on that. It's the last tackle. Batley attacking again. The 30 away. It's a kick into the sun and the wind. Carella juggles it, slips through his hands, takes its second go in between his knees. It's the new boy, Ashworth, who's receiving treatment. Looks like he's having a head injury assessment.
A bit of friendly fire, I think.
Yeah, could have been. He's saying I'm all right. Seems a friendly lad. I've never met him before. He had a bit of chat when he came out for his warm-up with me. I think they're just saying he's all right. Well, let's just monitor him. He's declared himself fit. Of course he has. Here goes Hall. Back in the side after, well, two and a half games out. He was hauled off earlier the game away at Newcastle. They missed the 2 big Monday night ones. Gets his chance this afternoon. That was a loose play of the ball. Referee Hicks happy for it to go, and it's off the outside, and a boot from Jacks. Not only does it miss the touchline, it goes straight into the seats over the advert hoarding. He's got his bearings wrong by 5 or 6 metres there. Very unlike him. So, a few things to work on early from Rovers here on Rovers TV. We've had 13 minutes. Rovers 0, Batley 6. It's the Bulldogs with a full set in Rovers defensive territory here, up the hill. You can hear the wind again. Really strong here as the halves, White and Gilmore combine, and then Hooley into the line. And he had to get across really quickly there, did Morgan Smith. They're only 20 away, left side. They're going to run it left side. Here's the try scorer again, Manning. They look dangerous, Batley. Here he is, Gilmore. Pops it up to Brown. Still going towards the line. couple to go this set. They're right in front of the posts. Gilmore, short ball. Oh, he's dropped it over the line. They've got the ball down, but it was knocked on, and Rovers have had an almighty escape there, Matty Wilde.
Yeah, I don't know who made that tackle. I think it might have been Jones who come over the top and just knocked the ball out, which is lucky for us, because if not, he'd have just fallen over the line, I think.
He was over the line, the centre Buchanan. And again, the danger from Batley there for all to see. And Rovers are having to do a lot of defending here early on. 14 minutes gone, 6-0. The visitors lead on Rovers TV. Keep your messages coming. Let us know where you're listening to us. You can find us on Twitter. If you look me up at Georgie Boy, I'll see your message during the commentary. Here come Rovers down the left-hand side. The ball's come out. How? Penalty. Handed at the play of the ball. Junior Moore's lost possession, but penalty Rovers. And that'll do. Craig Hall will just hoof into touch over on the far side, and Featherstone will tap on halfway, and it is Moores who pops it up to Ashworth, who makes 5 or 6, and Rovers 40 away now with Jones. There's McConnell.
I've been impressed with Louis early.
Oh,
that's shocking.
Well, the ball came out again. Referee Hicks says that one was a knock-on. Matty Wilde not having it.
No, not a chance. You can see his arm is clearly in there and he pulls it out.
Oh, Batley have got away with one there. They pulled the ball out twice. One of them was a penalty, one of them was a knock-on. So that'll be scrum down on the Batley 30 up the hill. Decent turnout today. Martin Vickers was hoping for 3,000 or 4,000.
Won't be far off, I don't think.
It's an offload in the tackle, and here come the Bulldogs again running into each other.
Come on, Jack.
It's Gledhill. And then they come again with Dale Morton, the right winger, going up the middle. Gilmore waiting to the left. Hooley goes on his own. The wind is really picking up. Ben Kay's the dummy half, wearing 24. Back to the big man, Gledhill. 25 away, last tackle. So the halves, White and Gilmore, hang back in a central position. And they combine, and off the outside of the right boot of Gilmore. Briscoe with a confident claim, and he's taken in the air. And that's a Rovers penalty. And the first interchange, Luke Cooper coming on. And after that bang, Jack Ashworth does come off for a breather. And I think he's struggling a little bit. He's just crouching down on inside the 10, off the pitch, just holding his head. I think when he said he's all right, I'm not sure he is, you know. And if there's a proper assessment, you might think he may not be back. So he'll be looked at. But Coops is on. And we've got 23 and a half to go until half-time. You're listening to Rovers TV. I'll be with you every match of the season, as it's been a great pleasure to be throughout the course of this one. Stepping into the shoes, of course, of our old mate Pitchside Pete, who is sorely missed. Oh, Lockwood was taken late, but he gets the ball away, and then Jesse Senna-Lefeu bounces and lay lure. Little flick ball, Briscoe's got nowhere to go, still offloads infield, it's been knocked on. Well, Briscoe's lucky there. There were 2 offloads. Briscoe's was straight to the Batley man, but he couldn't take it, and he's knocked forward. And Featherstone are going to get the ball back in a full set from what, 25 away from the sticks here. And a great chance, best chance so far of the match, to try and get the scoreboard level. Just having a look down at the bench. No, they're not assessing Ashworth, I don't think. They're just... Well, it's just a conversation with the physio. Are you all right? I think he's saying yes, that's as far as it's gone. See John O'Ford down there as well, big Sam Essay. Ben Helliwell, one of the replacements today. Oh, that's kicked out of the scrum. Well, that's absolutely idiotic from Batley at any level of rugby. You can't get away with that. That's a penalty to Rovers. Rush of blood.
I've seen a bit of a, not just in this game, but in like a discussion on social media recently about how some teams deliberately give away a penalty so that it's easier to defend when you're set than a scrum.
Yeah. I get you.
Which I think's shocking, really. But
well, Rovers have restarted really quickly. Corella was the first burst down the left, and then it's Lockwood up the middle. Great step towards the line. What a try this is going to be. The captain's back. What a try, James Lockwood. 2 steps and then brute force to the left of the post, and Rovers are on the board with a kick to come. James Lockwood for Featherstone.
Try for Featherstone Rovers, sponsored by Chiarino. Number 10, James Lockwood.
And that's what Rovers have been missing. Great try, point blank range. Still needed scoring. And he duly obliged. And that means back with the kicking tee in his hand is Craig Hall. Just to the left of the post. About 10 metres or so to the left. He's just brought it back 11, 12 metres. The kind of kick he would normally do with his eyes closed. So Hall on his return to tie us up at 6 apiece. No mistake. And it's 6-6 at the midway point of the first half.
Combination for Featherstone Rovers, sponsored by East Yorkshire Shuttle. Number 4, Craig Hall.
Six apiece, 19 to go until the break, and into the wind. How's he judged it? Pretty well. Luke Cooley, and Morgan Smith takes it and gives it to Luke Cooper, who runs straight across the line, breaks the first tackle and the second. Crowd enjoyed that one. Jones the dummy half, then McConnell. Try score Lockwood lurking left side. First receiver, here he comes. Immediately promotes to Junior Moores, who's trying to get the offload away. He's getting wrestled to the ground though. On the Rovers 40. Jacks, then Lockwood. Oh, another penalty given away by Batley. I was just about to say good defensive set from the Bulldogs this, and they've given away a penalty on the 4th. Oh, Craig Hall has...
Oh, God, he got lucky there. Oh, no, he hasn't.
No, he's failed to make touch. Came off his toe, then almost still made touch, even though it bounced in front of the Batley man. It then bounced over his head, but he managed to dive back and keep it in the field of play. So a bit of ring rust, perhaps, from Craig Hall, and Batley have the ball back here. Briscoe with a big tackle. Now they've knocked on.
Good work, Briscoe.
And Jesse Senalafeo gobbles up the ball, but Briscoe forced the error. So Rovers have the ball back, 30 away. Lockwood driving towards the post again. Jones has a look over his right shoulder where Corella's gone. Smith to the fullback who knocks on. And he's furious with himself, the France international. So a few errors from both sides starting to creep in here. Six apiece on the board. It was a draw when the two sides met at Mount Pleasant. Stoppage in play because we haven't got a ball. Finally, Joey Leilua realises it's because it's right near his feet and he kicks it back in. It's been evenly contested, this, with 16 to go until the break.
Good shot.
It was Cooper with the hit, and Hall down the left hand side with Moores and Jacks. Batley on their own 40, and there's no way through as Connor Jones steps out of the line. Finally they do offload, and then Hooley met by Lockwood and Senna-Lafeu. Strong slow play the ball, I beg your pardon. There's Brown. And then Kay has a dart on his own. Back to Brown again. Penalty Batley this time. Rovers are all offside. So a good chance to hit back here with 15 to go until the break. They've just popped the ball into touch on this near left-hand side, and they will tap 20 away from the Rovers line. Brown, and they promote the ball left to right. It's Gledhill. Well read in the ends. Cooper and McConnell. They keep going to that right, then a change of direction. Spinning inside goes Josh Hodson. 15 away, just to the right of the sticks. Gledhill just ambles towards the post. 2 to go. They're right in front of the sticks here, the Bulldogs. Really slow play the ball. Reverse ball from Brown. Then it's the try scorer, Manning. Kay is the dummy half. Gilmore hangs back. Here he is. Then it's White. Dangerous short ball to Walshaw. He offloads inside to Hooley. And the Bulldogs have another. It's Rovers 6, Batley 10, with a kick to come. And they do look dangerous close to the line, Matty Wilding.
Yeah, we just can't give them the field position that they're wanting. Like, every time they're on our try line, even though I back how good our defence is, they're very good at attacking and they put you under lots of pressure, so which just shows there. Doesn't help either when we're not winning contact and too many offloads, and we're sort of chasing his tail from there.
It was well crafted by the Bulldogs, but Rovers picked apart again. And they trail by 10 points to 6. Playing down the hill. It's the Bulldogs fans you can hear. The vocal pocket of them in the sunshine down to our right. Gilmore hit his first between the posts. And his second to sail through as well. 2 from 2. And Batley lead 12-6 here, with 12 minutes to go until the break. Craig Hall will kick off again. That catches in the wind, and Hooley takes it, the try scorer. The Bulldogs looking hungry, leading 12-6 with Brown. Strong carry again, James Brown. Up they come over the 40. Again, it's Cooper and Jesse in the tackle, and Hooley joining the line again, and I think he's offloaded forward, and Rovers have got it anyway. That looked dangerous. He's furious with himself, because that was a real chance. He'd done the hard bit. Just couldn't get the offload right. So here come Featherstone. Sam Essay's on.
Louis, I think. He's got through a fair bit of work as Louis, so...
Yeah, Louis McConnell's off.
Go, Jonesy.
Big Sam Essay's on, so that'll be a slight reshuffle, I think. Here's Lockwood again. Last tackle, they're 10 away, Featherstone. Just to the right of the post, they're going to attack down the right. Smith,
good ball.
Great ball. Lay Lewis to Briscoe. And Briscoe walks it in into the corner. Beautifully worked by Featherstone. There have been of afters. So Batley playing with his shirt off. Lay Lewis went to ground after offloading. I think there was a little bit of naughtiness down there. Briscoe just pinned back his ears and put the ball down. But the referee, Rob Hicks, might have a chat with its touch judge here. He'll award the try first and then decide perhaps whether there's anything else that needs sorting out. I don't think there is. But Briscoe put the ball down and Rovers hit back.
Great ball by Morgs there. Looked like we were going to kill her out the back and then straight across to Joey. Two on one, and Brisk finishes like he does.
Wait a second. You score, right? Don't score, I'll come back for the tackle. But don't do something before you score. No, I'm just thinking about this.
Referee Rob Hicks is having a chat with Joey Lay-Lewis.
And I'll deal with them.
Nothing more than that. Well, Hall's conversion, tough as they come really. Wrong side for the right footer. It's about a foot in from this near touchline, a large foot in from this near touchline. He's taking it back 23 metres, and it's really windy, so this is a very, very difficult kick. In fact, the ball has been blown off the kicking tee. That's the strength of the wind here. Batley have made a change. Well, we've been describing all that to you. Hall might just get on with this. You don't want the ball to blow off the kicking tee again. He's got all the Bulldogs fans in his ear. He strikes it across the post, so he's missed one there. That was fiendishly difficult in this win. So Batley preserve an advantage here. It's a 2-point lead. Featherstone 10, Batley 12 with 8 minutes to go until the break. And it's big Michael Ward, the cannonball, who's on. Love watching him play. You know exactly what he's going to do. He's just going to run at you, absolutely throw some pelters at you. Saw him after one of the games between Rovers and... Oh, what's happened here? It's a knock on, and Michael Ward has forced the Rovers knock on their own 20. Big mistake. I was going to say, I saw him after one of the games with Rovers at Mount Pleasant. He had Strapping seemingly holding his knee together. I asked him what he'd done. He said, I was just like this all the time. This is just what I need on my legs to keep it in place. Off he went into the night. Well, he's come up with a big play there. 7 to go until the break. Rovers have knocked on their own 20. And here they come with Gilmore. Kieran Buchanan. Gilmore's the dummy half. He's got James Brown, the big man, waiting at first receiver. Here he is. The big prop. Ben Kay, dummy half. He's only 2 metres away. Will he go on his own? No. Gilmore, and then Ward runs into traffic. Riley Jacks over on the right defensive edge is screaming to shut a few holes in this defensive line. Rovers are on their own line here. It's a really messy play, the ball. Back they come. Gilmore switches the angle right to left and then left to right. White going nowhere. Eventually put down. Oh, Kay to go on his own. Suddenly it opened up for him. And then he's held up over the line. Blimey, Rovers have had to do some goal line defence this afternoon. 6 minutes remaining till the half-time hooter. Last tackle, right in front of the sticks. Grubber kick towards the post. Cannon's off the post. It's anyone's. It's Batley's. The Bulldogs have got another. Was it Glenhill who's got there first? It was a beautifully weighted grubber kick against the upright. He was aiming for it. He got the ricochet. And I think big Adam Glenhill has pounced on the loose ball. And Batley are going to have another 6 to their score here. And that all came from the error forced by the replacement, Michael Ward. And a few problems here for Featherstone. This is going to be an 8-point game. The touch judge is just rearranging the padding around the bottom of the post, which were dislodged. So Glenhill's try. Gilmore's kick 2 from 2. Made that 3 from 3, no mistake, right in front. Featherstone 10, Batley 18. How do you think Brian will play at half time?
Not too sure. I know as a player we won't be happy with what we're dishing up at the moment. I think we need to regroup and get back to basics really, and start trying to force some errors in defence.
What have we got? 4 minutes left, 8 points. Up the hill is the Batley lead. Again, you can hear the strength of this wind. Be the better side, Batley. And they've got another set of 6 here. Rob Hicks wipes the tackle count to 0, and here is the big man Ward. Drags Sam Essay with him. Junior Moores then gets in the way. What they need to do here, Rovers, Matty, just regroup, make sure they don't concede another before the break. Kind of damage limitation, isn't it? Get in, take stock. Because it's been disjointed, it's been error-strewn. And Batley have got their tails up, the Bulldogs. Oh, and they're half through again. Although Bulldogs don't really have tails, do they? Not sure they can get them up.
Just a lot of our stuff that we're doing is just so uncharacteristic of what we're about, and full credit to Batley. They've come here to play, but we've got to be better.
Well, you're going to have to defend again here because Hooley's joined the line down this left side. He could be in touch. Stays in the field of play. He's only 10 away. The wind picks up again. Last tackle. 2.5 minutes to go until the half-time hooter. Gilmore just going to dribble one through. He's dealing with. Oh, Mark Carrana took a risk there. Saw what happened when he did that at Tottenham. Then he takes the quick tap, and then Broadbent, who's really not had any chance at all, has he, to show that lightning pace so far. He'll be the quickest man on the field, won't he? But we've not had a chance to see it yet. Tackle count, White back to 0 as Craig Hall gets going again. Last 90 seconds of the half. And Connor Jones is caught. Briscoe. Leilua wasn't quite up with him on his shoulder, so he has to take the tackle. Rovers over halfway. Jesse Senna-Lefeu sets his sights. Nice little step from Jesse. 30 away, Rovers. They've got time to finish this set. The clock's been turned off. Couple to go. Cooper to Jacks. This is good. Carella through the line. Carella still going. Offloads on the floor. Now with Riley Jacks. Now with big Sam Esse offloading. Smith picks it up. Jesse Senna-Lefeu to Leilua. Can Briscoe get in? No. He steps inside. Yes, he can. What a try that is from Featherstone Rovers. Right on the half-time hooter. Batley complain of the referee, but Rovers, with their never say die attitude, kept the ball alive, worked it from far on the left to the right. Again, it was that 1-2 of Leilua and Briscoe. Stepped in, I thought the chance had gone, but he gets his second of the game. And Rovers are going to close the gap to 2 right on half-time. How big a moment was that, Matty Wildy?
Yeah, just like I say, just keeping that ball alive, and plenty of people in motion and running, wanting the ball, and it's massive score for us that to go in.
Second try of the afternoon for Luke Briscoe. This is much more kickable for Craig Hall. Craig Hall just to the right of the post. No mistake this time, gives it some welly. It's Featherstone 16, Batley 18. 3 tries apiece.
Rovers, sponsored by East Yorkshire Shutters. Number 4, Craig Hall.
Only a few seconds, I would have thought, remaining. The end of this first half. The sunshine re-emerges. Hooley kicks us off again. Mark Carella takes it on the stretch. And Luke Cooper drives. Jones to Sam Esse, who played a part in that try actually, with a carry and a hit and an offload. Jones and Jacks. Junior Moores has a go. Lockwood, Smith and Leilua. Again, brilliant from Leilua. Jesse Senna-Lefeu carries 5 Bulldogs with him. Could they find another try before the break? Smith goes down the narrow side to Leilua. Last tackle. 20 metres away from the line. Last tackle this. Smith. Riley Jacks, will he put the ball in the air? No, they're going to run it. Carella keeps the ball alive. Brilliant. Moores. Oh no, he's come behind Broadbent. Otherwise, that was another Rovers try. The new winger. I don't know if he was just ahead or if the pass was just behind. But I thought that was going to be another try. Brilliant from Carella. But Rovers not quite. Here come Batley. Still we play on. And that'll do us. Very entertaining first half. And Rovers are up against it. 3 tries apiece. 1 missed touchline conversion. 2 tries for Briscoe, 1 for the captain Lockwood, but Batley have been excellent. Glenhill, Manning and Hooley, and playing up the hill, albeit with the wind behind them, it's the Bulldogs, who have an 18 points to 16 half-time lead, with the second half on the way here on Rovers TV. So here we go, big half of rugby league ahead. Featherstone 16, Batley Bulldogs 18, with the Bulldogs about to get us underway at the start of this second half in bright sunshine, swirling winds, and Batley playing down the hill second half. But as we saw first half, the wind is very strong the other way, which seems to level things up a bit as Hooley's kick just catches in the wind and Corella takes it on 20 and collects and drives up to 25. Matty Wildy with us on commentary on Rovers TV. You were in the dressing room. What was the mood? What was said, Matty?
No, we're still even though we probably didn't play well as best in that first half, we're still really positive and address things that we need to work on. And yeah, the lads are ready to go out here and put it right in this second half.
Leilua driving up and over halfway and offloads. Corella then does the same, and as does Jack. Sam Essay's caught. He's trying to get the ball away, just needs to hold on to that, I think. It's 3 tries apiece. Rovers try scorers, Briscoe with 2 as Hall breaks. Here goes Hall. In and out, it's still with Hall. Gives it to Broadbent, back inside to Hall, over his shoulder, it's forwards. Great break down the left. Hall and Broadbent never really looked like yielding a try. I don't know if Hall could have just kept going on his own. Gave it to Broadbent, who had no real room to work with. And the chance goes begging. Briscoe with 2 and Lockwood, the Rovers try scorers. Just the 1 missed touchline conversion from the boot of the returning Craig Hall is what separates the 2 sides. 3 tries apiece. Rovers, though, have never been in front. It was 6-0 Batley. Rovers responded to 6-all, then Batley struck again. Back came Rovers to within 2. And then, for a 3rd time, Batley went over. So Rovers have always been playing catch-up. Oh, Ashworth went for a big hit. Batley won a penalty here. Rob Hicks having none of it. It's a really slow play, the ball. Sam Essay's just in a place he can't get out of the way of. And then it's played onto his back, but he wasn't looking. Eventually we're back underway. James Brown running at Connor Jones. Junior Moore's there to add some bulk to that confrontation, as is Jack Ashworth. Michael Ward, big impression from him. The last tackle, oh, he's wiped the tackle count back to 0 as the referee Rob Hicks on the last tackle. Gledhill. There goes Ben Kay. Batley looking dangerous again down the hill. They're 20 away. They're just to the left of the post with a couple of tackles to go this set. It's another really slow play the ball. Gilmore. Ward again. Essay gets him round the neck, and this time it is a penalty, and they might go 2 here. That's a penalty on the 4th tackle. High shot, Sam Essay. I wonder if they'll just take the sting out of this and add another 2 points to the score. No, I think they're going to tap, and they keep going down the hill. Yeah, they tap. They're right in front. Gledhill just strolls towards the post. Danger for Rovers here. Ben Kay again, right in front of the stick. Short ball, Brown. And again, he wipes the tackle count to 0 once more, the ref. So it's 6 to go, right in front of the post. Rovers scrambling back on their own line. Kay to White and then Ward, and a forward pass and another penalty. It's another penalty. Everything going against Rovers at the moment. As the wind swirls again. Ward getting up gingerly, feeling what was seen as a high shot. So another set of 6. They just tap and go again, right in front of the post. Hammering on the Rovers' door here. They're millimetres short of the line, Batley. Right to go on his own, Kay. Now he comes back to Gilmore. Brown! Spins and scores! No, says the referee. He's saying he's lost the ball. Now what's he go? He's giving someone 10 here. Jack Ashworth is going to the sin bin. Well, he's saying the ball came out, but it was a tackle which Ashworth shouldn't have made. So Rovers have got another penalty against them and the man off. Wow, what a start to the second half this is. It's all Batley. Everything going their way. Kay gets ready to tap. It's a third set of 6 in a row on the Rovers line, and now they've only got 12 men to defend it as Ward goes to ground. Ashworth is off for 10 with 35 to go. Change of direction, Kay. Gilmore is bounced backwards. Another penalty. Rovers offside. The ball was ricocheting around. It was an accidental offside, I think. Well, that one was an unfortunate one. I think it was right, though. There was a Rovers hand in it. It ricocheted then off a Batley head, but then it was picked up in the air by the Rovers man who was already standing offside. What a peculiar 5 minutes we've had here. We've had absolutely everything. We've had about 4 penalties, handling errors, a sin binning, and Batley still with Gledhill on the line. Rovers fans want a forward pass. This is a monumental defensive effort. Held up again is the shout. Here come Batley. They're just running straight at the post every tackle. Heroic defending from Featherstone. Kay. Ben White taken out. Brilliant Riley Jacks. Flew out of the line, had to get there and did. Will there be gaps on this right hand side? Gilmore floated ball, it's come off someone, it's another set of 6. It's hit a Rovers hand again, he's saying. Another set of 6. I've never seen a spell like this. 6 minutes, and all of it has been spent on the Rovers line. Penalties. Hands in, tackle counts White to 0. A sin binning. Can Rovers do it again? Another set. Kay, White, Gilmore. They're going to open up gaps. Hooley's going to find a huge gap and slice through. And Batley had a score which just had to come. And they extend their lead to the Bulldogs to 8 points with a kick to come. Matty Wildy, try and sum up that last few minutes.
Yeah, I understand why they're giving the sort, especially with a man down, you've got to slow it down as much as you can, but some of them decisions I'm just a bit baffled by. I don't know where they're coming from, but then again they took their opportunity well of Batley, and yeah, the pressure's paid off.
And they go over to extend their leads to 22-16 with a kick to come. It's over on the far left side in front of the Millennium Stadium stand as we look, just in front of the Blue Lagoon bar. So about 6 metres in from the far touchline, so a difficult kick. He's taken it back 19 metres, so a narrow angle. And Rovers could do with this one missing, because this would take it to a 2-score advantage, which would be the biggest lead of the match. He's sliced across it and missed it badly. Strong wind and he's missed one. So it's 22-16. First miss from the boot. of Gilmore. Hello, by the way, to the Bannister family who are tuning in. That's to Dad Aaron, wife Tasha, Grandad Nigel, and great-grandfather Derek, and the latest edition George Alexander Bannister, born a week ago on Saturday, back on the 18th of June, attending his first Rovers game. Many more ahead of him. Great message, Nige. Let's hope Rovers can turn it around to celebrate the introduction of George Alexander. Thank you for your message. 6 points the difference, 31 to go. But it's Batley in possession again, and remember, Rovers are 12 men here with the new boy Jack Ashworth in the sin bin. The more experienced Rob Hicks has got, the less nonsense he has taken in his refereeing career, I've noticed. More than happy to make a decision or brandish a card. Last tackle, 40 away. He'll go high. Again, will Tom Gilmore. Oh, Briscoe went up too early. Did well. Juggled it. And it's stuck. And here goes Leilua, ankle tap on him. From the winger, Johnny Campbell. Ben Helliwell comes on for Cooper. So that'll be Helliwell into the back row, I would have thought.
Looks like Jesse's gone into the middle, I think.
Yeah. There he goes. Yes, he's playing prop. Big Jesse sent on a fail, and what a first carry that is. Carries half the team with him. Last tackle, 40 away, central position. Riley Jacks is hanging on this left-hand side. Swings that left boot. Where's that going to go? No one's anywhere near it to challenge. An easy take for Luke Hooley. And Batley will start inside their own 20 here. Half an hour to go, 6 points the difference. Rovers still haven't really got going, albeit second half. They've not had a chance. Absolutely everything's gone against them. Batley have made another change. Is it Big James Brown who's come off on this near side? Still no Jonathan Ford. There goes Johnny Campbell. Few nervous voices and looks all around us in the Rovers stands at Post Office Road. Last tackle, they're 40 away. Gilmore again is going to chip and chase for himself. Tries to buy a penalty. The referee wasn't buying that. Jesse Senelafeu did nothing wrong at all. And Rovers regather on 20. Sam Essay's going to come off, I think. The captain's coming back on, James Lockwood. So Rovers just freshening things up. Here's Hall.
Go on, Ollie.
Still going, Craig Hall. Grounded on the 40. Corella picks up. Then Jacks. Those two need to start linking up a bit more, I would say. Helliwell off the ball from Smith. Oh, the Rovers fans didn't like that. It looked like there was a swinging arm. They saw it. Mr. Hicks didn't. Here goes Jesse again. Promotes to Jacks, who's taken out late. Ignored again by the referee, and Junior Moores keeps going. Still going, Junior Moores. Offloads backwards, it's 6 to go. Now then, Lockwood. Just take the tackle and regroup. 6 to go with 25 metres to go to the line. Jones and Jesse Senelafeu, who's been revitalised in the pack here. Jones, 10 away. Lockwood. Smith. Lovely dummy Morgan Smith. Is he taken high? The crowd behind the 6 thinks so. Referee Hicks says no. 5 metres away. Jones to go on his own. He's going to be short. Never looked like getting there. Smith. Corella. Change of direction right side. Ankle tapped. It's not happening for Rovers. Lockwood. 2 to go this set. Jacks. That's better. Now it's with Hall. Now it's with Broadbent. Debut try for Jack Broadbent, made by the returning Craig Hall. And Rovers are revitalised. Matty Wildy, they needed that.
Certainly did, and I think it was just important that we broke Batley's cycle of having the ball all the time and us doing too much defending, and that set probably wasn't the best in terms of shapes and plays, but Riley comes up with a good play at the end of the set, and yeah, good 2-on-1 on the end, and puts Jack away for his try.
Rovers 20, Batley 22. It's another touchline conversion for Craig Hall. Right in front of the chairman's office on this near touchline. It's taking it back 23, 24 metres. It's a really tough angle. Oh, it's just faded. Got a good connection on that this time, Craig Hall. He's missed another one though. So Rovers, having never led in this match, are back to within 2. And a reminder, Rovers scoring that try with a man down. Jack Ashworth in the sin bin on this near side. The Rovers bench at the moment is McConnell, Essay, Ford and Cooper. Jono Ford, the only player not to be used yet. Looks like McConnell's stripped and ready to come back on next interchange. That'll be change number 6 for Featherstone Rovers. Brian McDermott watching it in the little box behind us, behind our commentary position here. That's where he looks on with the video analysis. Get a slightly better view up there than on the touchline, I can tell you. Adam Gledhill's come off for Batley. Here goes Junior Moores. Can Rovers now find a purple patch? There's a hand in the tackle there, knocked forward. First knock-on was by Batley. There were 2 knock-ons. Second was by Rovers. It's going to be Rovers ball at the scrum. What we got? 24.5 minutes to go. The Rovers have never led in this game. And apart from the fixtures against Lee, I've never said that this season. Briscoe, straight from the scrum. Jones, Lockwood. Jones. Jesse Senna-Lafeu. He's having a really good stint. Jones. Riley Jack's left side. Runs straight into Luke Hooley. 20 away Rovers, looking to take the lead for the first time. Jones scampers on his own. Gives it to big Junior Moores left hand side. Still going Junior Moores. He'll look for the offload, I'm sure. He's grounded though, so he can't. Last tackle, Jones on his own. Can they force a repeat set? Changes direction, throws it behind everyone. And Batley have the ball back. Little bit of a panic play from Connor there. No one was on the same wavelength. As we approach the midway point of the second half, Batley have a lead that they've had all match since that opening try from Jane Manning. But the second half is a lot better for Featherstone, who will be back to 13. In fact, are they back to 13? I'm trying to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They are back to 13. Beg your pardon. Didn't notice that because it wasn't Ashworth who came back on. And Carella's knocked on here. It's hacked forward by Batley, but Mark Carella knocked on. Rare mistake. And Batley are going to have 6 tackles from right in front of the post here. So Another big test of the Rovers defence. From the scrum, right in front of the sticks. Oh, and Hooley's knocked on for the first. Well, what an escape that is. And he's yelling at his teammates. He wasn't looking, I don't think. He's saying, what was that? Ball was fed to him and he just hit him. And Rovers escape. 21 minutes to go. Here's Craig Hall. Oh, they're flying out of the line at the moment. That was Ben Kay. James Meadows was in there as well. There goes Jesse Senelafeu. Now Connor Jones, Morgan Smith, Helliwell. Rovers just about up to halfway. Louis McConnell over halfway. Last tackle though, and they barely got themselves in Batley half. Jones, Smith to put the ball high in the air, and a tester for Hooley. But he's claimed it really well. He had Leilua chasing him down. As we hit the 20 minutes to go mark. There's Johnny Campbell. Quite a few nerves around Post Office Road at the moment. Last tackle Batley, just inside Featherstone half. Meadows to kick. Oh, it's gone backwards. And it's offside. That was a right mess on the last. Featherstone will have the penalty, and a good chance is, because the penalty, the turnover, is on the Rovers 40. So Craig Hall can set up something deep into Batley territory here. They're going to start 35 metres for the Batley line. Hall will tap. Oh, the referee's not ready. This is a good opportunity for Featherstone to take their first lead of the match. Jesse Senelafeu gives it to Riley Jacks. Here's Junior Moores. Good handoff, goes to ground. Within 20 of the Batley line, left-hand side. Slow play the ball. Jones, Jacks. McConnell slips as he tries to change direction. 15 away. It's Riley Jacks left side. Jacks on his own towards the line. He's going to be over the line and held up. It's a penalty, high shot. This is more like it. Another quick tap. Pressure growing on the Batley line. Lockwood. Can Featherstone turn the screw? Jacks. Changing direction is Morgan Smith. Jinking his way to the line. Offloads to Lockwood. And crossing an obstruction. And the referee's given a Batley penalty here. And the Rovers' chance goes. Look at bemusement from Matty Wilde. Clearly didn't see it either. Saying he ran behind him.
Thing is though, he's run through the line already, so for Morgs to come back, I don't understand where else he can go, and he hasn't taken anyone out. There's no one there.
Well, not afraid, like I said, to make a call, Rob Hicks.
Well, that's what I got on the first look anyway. I don't know.
We've got two balls on the pitch at the moment. So Batley have had a real escape there. The Rovers were thumping on the door, and now Batley are up towards and over halfway. with 17 minutes to go, and Batley Bulldogs leading by 2, 22-20. The next score absolutely critical, and Bulldogs are attacking down the left side, and they've made a mess of that and chucked the ball into touch. So now it's Rovers' turn to get a bit lucky. Both sides making errors. And you just wonder, are we going to see Jonathan Ford? Doesn't feel like it at the moment. He's not even been out to warm up. And just as I say that, he gets himself ready and he gets his right on cue. He's interchange number 7. So here comes Jonathan Ford. Takes off his bib, puts his mouth guard in. It'll be interesting to see where he plays. He's played back row, he's played left centre, he's played hooker, he's played in the halves. Rovers penalty on 40. And they're going to delay the change, Featherstone. They're going to wait till after this attack. Joey Leilua to tap on the 40. Rovers attacking in bright sunshine left to right. That's a powerful break and a carry and a bounce from McConnell. Jones with Lockwood. Jones once again. Here's Jesse Senna-Lefeu again. Morgan Smith. And then Corella just grounded, 15 away, just to the right of the sticks here. Jones, Lockwood at first receiver, short ball to JSL. And Jesse just reverses into the line. They're 5 away. 2 tackles remain in this set. Jones. Lockwood finds a bit of room, but can't get anywhere near. Last tackle then. Right on the post. Jones. Smith. Corella couldn't make his mind up. Wanted to throw the pass, then changed his mind. Thought about the grubber kick, but he was hammered. And the chance is gone. And Rovers have changed their mind about the change. Jono Ford is not now coming on. We've got 15 minutes just under to go. Rovers need a spark. They trail 22-20. And here come Batley, knowing if they can score next, they might win the game. Here they come with Meadows. Offload. Still going on halfway. It's Batley making a change. Brown's back on. Kay is off. Then White is the dummy half. Gilmore kicking on the last. Corella's leaving that one. Briscoe's not going to get. Oh, he is just. But it's a brilliant kick. Oh, Briscoe's done well. But he's going to have to start, and Rovers are going to have to start inside their own 10-metre line here. Well, they've completely changed their mind, Rovers, about that 7th change. It's now going to be Luke Cooper, change number 7. So the frustration continues for Jono Ford. Jesse Senna-Lefeu, that was a great stint for Jesse in the front row.
Yeah, I think he made a difference when he's gone into that front row.
Now then Corella. Corella's away! No support though. There was no one with him. Now with Riley Jacks, sensing there's a gap behind the defence, he's going to trip and dribble away. Just tried to put it behind the defence, but it's gone out of play, out the back, so another chance is gone. And the match clock now is a bit of a concern. 12 and a half to go. Rovers have been untouchable here all season. But they trail by 2 with 12 and a half left. It needs to be error-free now from here on in for the last 12. No penalties, no handling errors. and then trust in the talent at the right end of the pitch. Another change made by Batley. That's Martin Riley coming back on as Brown bursts into the line. There are going to be some tired bodies out there, last 10. Meadows, short ball. It's Batley now pressing in front of the post. White and Gilmore. Oh, that's a brilliant offload. Gilmore is going to have another 6 here. It's come off a Rovers' hand. It's gone backwards, 6 to go. Campbell's picked it up. 6 to go from 20. Oh, he's going to bring it back and go scrum down, first knock on. These are big moments. Scrum down right in front of the post. Rovers have to keep Batley out here. Gilmore, Hooley, great tackle, Craig Hall. That was Dale Morton. White is the dummy half. They're right on the line here. No way through. He tries to go on his own, Ben White. It's another tackle gone. Dale Morton again, the dummy half, changes direction, he's going to spin over to the skinny side, then changes his mind, goes back down the middle, still dancing towards the post. He's grounded right in front of the sticks here, real danger for Featherstone. Ben White, the dummy half, oh, good ball movement. Gilmore is almost there. He's offloaded as well in the tackle. He'd already shouted held, They're going to work it to the left-hand side. Meadows to crash over. He's short. Oh, has he scored? He's scored. The ref's given the try. He looks short from here. And the try has been awarded. And Batley extend their lead to 6 with a kick to come. Wow. That's a big moment in this match. 9.5 to go, and Rovers are going to have to try and rescue this from somewhere. This is suddenly a big conversion attempt. Very kickable. It's about 12 metres in from the touchline. He's got a good angle. This to take it to a 2-score game. He struck it narrow and he struck it through. And Batley lead by 8. Rovers 20. Batley 28. And Rovers have got to find something from somewhere. We've got 8.5 to go. And it's a short kick-off from Corella. And it's an easy take by the Bulldogs. Rovers have got to score twice. And it's Batley in possession. White. They have played well, the Bulldogs. Last tackle. Sure, they'll just kick into the corner here. Gilmore just dabs it behind. Corella will take. Corella will set off. It's approaching now or never time for Featherstone. Tackle count, White back to 0. Broadbent. Hall through the line. Broadbent had just overrun it again, and then off he goes. Briscoe's there with him, the two wingers together. Jacks. McConnell over halfway. Jones. Leilua. Off he goes, Joey Leilua. Great offload, Corella. Rovers 20 away. Couple of tackles in hand, 6.5 minutes left. Jacks. Junior Moores. Craig Hall's lost it. Just in front of him, he'd gone. And he knocks it on. And another chance goes for Featherstone. Six minutes to go, and it's the Bulldogs fans you can hear. Their side has a 2-score advantage at 28-20. These two sides drew at Batley, and at the moment the Bulldogs look like they're going to win here at Featherstone. The first home defeat looms. Batley are just playing one-up rugby at the moment. I'm sure they'll just hammer into touch off the back of it. There's 5.5 to go. There's still time, but Rovers need the ball. Last tackle. Batley are on the 40. Gilmore will pick out Briscoe. It's a good pick-up by the winger. Featherstone are going to start just shy of the 40. Broadbent running in field. Oh, it's a poor pass. Leilua's knocked it down. Oh, and Batley are going to break left side. It's 3-on-2. Scrambling defence. Batley can win it here. They're 15 away. Rovers are rocking. Batley sense this is their moment. White, 4.5 to go. 8 points the difference. Manning, who got the scoring started, straightens up and powers towards the post. They're stacking up right side. Brown. Meadows, the try scorer. And then it's George Senior. Some of the Rovers fans are leaving behind the sticks. Brown to power towards and over the line. Held up. Three and a half to go now. Meadows and Hooley. Last tackle. Sure, they'll just drill it into touch here. Meadows, no, he's got bigger ideas. Steps in and then just says, we'll turn it over here. Right on the Rovers line. Somehow they've got to go length of the field twice in 3 minutes here, Featherstone. It looks, I'm afraid, like the first home defeat of the season at Post Office Road. Credit Batley for the way they played. Moores, Jacks. 6 again is the shout from referee Rob Hicks. Moores down this left-hand side. Hall finds almost a half break. Jones. Penalty Rovers. They need to get on with this. 2.5 to go. Is the time for one, even more. scores. They hoof into touch. They need to get a wriggle on. Broadbent. Time called off by ref Rob Higgs. 2 minutes 18 on the scoreboard. Two minutes to go. 8 points. Here's Batley's lead. Hall, Moores, Lockwood, and then Leilua. Connor Jones, Lockwood again. Jack's joining the line. Moores drops the ball, but he's going to get a penalty, I think. Well, there's barely any time left now. The Rovers are attacking the line. I think it's beyond them. Jones, Smith, Helliwell. $20 away. Leilua, Smith, Lockwood, Cooper. Promotes the ball to Jesse Senelefeu, who's back on. He's right in front of the sticks, trying to buy a penalty. Jones, Morgan Smith. Batley have defended excellently. Jones again. Carella. This is more like it. Jacks, Moores is going to score. Oh, he's going to give Broadbent. Oh no, well, Moores could have scored. And he tried to send Broadbent in the corner. And Broadbent was too far behind play to take the pass. Why did Moores just score? It was a walk-in try. Well, I think that summed up the afternoon for Rovers. That was a try. Somehow Rovers have managed not to score it. And we're in the final minute. It's the Batley Bulldogs fans you can hear. They become the first side to win at Post Office Road this season. And they've been full value for it, you have to say. And they might not be done yet. They're attacking again, Batley. Oh, he stumbles at the play of the ball and somehow buys a penalty for his side. And a little laugh as well. Batley have got a penalty. 30 away. Will they just take a two here? No, Hooley wants to tap. Eventually Hooley does tap. I don't think you'll see Batley pass the ball for the remainder of this game. Well, I don't think I'll be inviting you back to commentate, Matty. First home defeat of the season. Brought some bad luck with you, mate. Not quite at the races though, I think, today. Batley want another. Meadows. The 5 away from the line. White. Final seconds of the match. And they're just going to turn the ball over, I think, right on the Rovers line. And huge Batley celebrations on the hooter. Well done to the Batley Bulldogs, who become the first side to beat Featherstone Rovers on home territory. My thanks to Matty Wildy for joining us. A disappointing afternoon for Rovers. Thanks to all of you as well who've tuned in. It's Batley who celebrate. They'll enjoy the moment. Full value for their win, and credit to them. And some more lessons learnt for Brian McDermott and Featherstone. Full time here at Post Office Road. Rovers 20, Batley 28.
Ryan, tough afternoon out. What's your assessment of it?
Batley played really well. Played at a tempo and played a style which really challenged us. I suppose this is taking a little bit away from Batley's performance, but I thought we gave into that challenge too easy this afternoon, and not our best day for sure.
You will have identified things, I'm sure, at half time to put right. Did you think any of them, was there any improvement in the second half from where you wanted?
I think we got worse in the second half. I think we found the answers. I think we thought the answers from the start of the game was in attack, and we didn't really want to do anything in defence, in terms of hard work and our attitude towards hard work and the grind, which I thought Batley were very good at. They beat us on the ground a number of times, and some of that's technique, some of that's attitude as well.
You make a good point in not wanting to take away from Batley, because people will just see the score and think, oh wow, Featherstone have lost, but that was Batley won that game.
Oh no, listen, they challenged us in the league game when we played over there. We drew with them, and some of the late decisions they make offensively, whether that's inside the tackle or passing the ball in the areas, it caught us out. And I'd be disappointed as a coach, because I think we should be able to handle that, but that's the game, isn't it? And if your mind's elsewhere and your mind's on an easier day, and you're prepped for an easier day, which certainly as a group we've obviously done. We've obviously prepped for a battle that was going to be competitive, but we're going to beat them anyway. That type of attitude, and it wasn't that case, and we didn't shift our mentality during the game. And the harder they tried, the worse it got. But I don't think Batley ever went away. Credit to them.
How did your two debutants go today?
Well, they went on the field. It would be hard to make a judgment about them, because I thought as a group they sat inside a team which was way off. So as a group we were poor, and I wouldn't make a judgment about anybody, any individual.
And how do you pick your side up? You've had to pick him up a couple of times, albeit against Lee. How do you go about picking him up again now?
Well, that's the nature of the game. No matter how good you think you are, if you're picking your ball up too close from your own try line, that's the beauty of the game. No matter who you play, no matter how good you think you are, it's a very humbling game, and we've certainly been humbled today for sure. So we've got a task in front of us, and we will learn, and have learned through errors and learned through failure, and we've had a big failure today, and we'll be better for it.
Thank you, Brian.
Cheers, thanks.